Hey, what's up everybody? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here. We're back with level 6 of the LEGO Movie 2 video game. That's right, we've got the final level, the Ceremony Story, where we get all 10 of those Poiple, or Masterpiece bricks, required to complete the level and get those trophy achievements for completing end of part 2. That is correct. So let's go ahead and jump right in where we left off. Here we go. We got the Ceremony Planet Area Level, free roam, whatever you want to call it. We've got 0 of 50 bricks currently. We're going to go ahead and get those 10 required to move on. We're going to jump in and right into a cutscene. Pretty close anyways. Something like, oh.
After finally making it to the Space Temple, we just needed to find a way to get in. Whatever evil schemes this queen was planning, we knew we had to stop them.
All right, you heard the gal. Let's go ahead and follow that golden arrow. Oh, what do we got here? So keep an eye out for these red toolboxes along our pathway here, as you can find a couple of missing tools that I'm sure at some point we are going to need. And I believe they're available for purchase at some of the stores, but we might be able to save some money by finding them around town. Oh, what you got, puppy dog?
Oh, hey, you look like that bat guy. Is he a buddy of yours? I think I saw him somewhere just over these cranes. Let me unlock the controls for you.
What? You think we look like Batman? That's a little weird. I don't think we look anything like Batman. In fact, we don't have any dark clothing or anything on. We don't have a cowl. That's kind of weird. I guess we look more human-like than he did. Maybe that's what he was referring to. But hey, I listened a little bit closely and heard a glowing chest nearby. So before making my way across that bridge, I went ahead and found it and smashed it and grabbed it. Next up, in order to get up onto that bridge, we're going to have to build ourselves a bouncer. So you should have the needed bricks for it. If not, there should be some locally by. And all right, we're going to boing our way up top. I wasn't sure quite what that was, but apparently it's just some studdage and no brickage. That's all right. We're not going to waste much time on those, or are we? I get sucked in sometimes, you know. I got to get them all. Look at me. I'm debating, should I get it or not? And watch out, that next step is a doozy. I found a way off and around without having to go the main way. And look at that, I also hurdled, or hardcore parkoured, my way up to the top of this little crate. And oh no, look out below. Okay, well, we missed a relic, but that's okay. We've got a whole bunch that we haven't even opened yet. And I know that some of you have mentioned that you've had some issues with the game freezing or glitching on you while opening, and asked me about, hey, has this been happening? Well, I haven't opened any that weren't directly related to the story bit, so I am likely going to do some sort of a live stream or something when we get to those. I don't know. It just depends on, I haven't really figured them out how they work yet. I haven't done any, so I'm not exactly sure if that would be a good live stream or if it's going to go really fast. I don't even know how many I have yet, so I'll have to work that out. And let me know if you guys want to see that. I've kind of decided officially that we are going to do some almost live recordings for our free roam rather than live. This way it'll give me the opportunity to edit any mistakes I make and make sure that we get through those a lot quicker and easier. Plus, I'll be able to throw those quick links down below from the get-go. So if you are needing some help with some of those bricks, you can go ahead and use those quick links to quickly get through them and figure out which ones you have and which ones you don't. Now, yeah, plus I figured you guys would enjoy the camera time too, right? You guys kind of enjoy my ugly mug being on screen sometimes, maybe? All right, we've gone ahead and placed the generator down, and we flipped the switch, which moved the bridge a wee bit, but that's not what we wanted. Now, we're going to flip the switch again, and we notice that there's a color going on here, and to be honest with you, I was not sure what I was doing whatsoever. And I just kept pressing the button, and before I know it, beep boop bop boop beep boop boop, I had exactly what I needed, and I was ready to roll. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way across the bridge. I think it took me 5 times, 4 or 5 pushes of the button should get you all the way over here. And when you get over there, you're gonna find a couple of chests. One is a relic chest. Smash and grab the studs, as well as any bricks and relics that might bleh out of that thing. Got ourselves a couple here. We got a blue and a green too. And next up, we got another toolbox right here. You want to make sure you smack these. Again, I am not sure how or what these will be used for, but, you know, it's a lost hammer. I'm assuming that there's going to be some sort of a mission or quest on this planet that will require those. And maybe it's something else. Oh, no, we're getting rushed by some baddies. And look at that. There's Batman. Let's go ahead and talk to him. He's got a different outfit on. It's not as dark as that.
What's the deal with the guards attacking you? You might want to defend yourself. Just saying.
Just saying. All right, so take these guys out with some quick dance lessons. If you forgot the old steps, it's just a quick cha, 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 cha. That's right. As it grooves. All right, we'll go ahead and smack down all three of these guys. That's right.
Royal escort just attack you like that. You know, maybe the queen isn't as great as she seems. We gotta put a stop to this ceremony.
All right, you heard the guy. We're going to have to put a stop to the ceremony. Well, Lucy kind of already told us that. And look, we got Batman, but he's wearing the regular outfit. I'm not sure. That's a weird costume change there. But we'll have to figure that out later, as there might be different versions of Batman and stuff. But we've got a grappler now. We're familiar with the grappler. It's a little different than we're used to, because you can actually target areas that don't have a plug. That's pretty cool. I don't know if they're going to do this for future LEGO games, or if this is going to be specific to Worlds and LEGO Movie 2, but I would like to see this addition added, because, you know, you can get to those hard-to-reach places a lot easier. Now, Tyler P. and I were talking about how there are some of these bricks scattered throughout the lands that need some assistance to get to. Like, you know, the bouncer gets you up there pretty high, but sometimes it doesn't get you all the way up there. So there is a jetpack that will be rewarded later, but having this grappler might help as well, because the jetpack is just a small boost of you know, energy that helps you. It helps you get where you need to go, but it doesn't quite like I don't think I can get all the way up to that big crane up there with the booster pack. I might be able to make my way up there, but we can certainly have a much better chance of getting up there with this grappler. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, if you couldn't hear it, there was a glowing chest aura in the background that I had to find it, and you know me, got to get them all. So I went ahead and found it and smashed it, and we will collect it. I think we get a relic, a master, a super relic shards. Okay. So, and I'm pretty sure that's just a big cluster of stuffs. I don't even know what those are for yet. Without Tyler P. being ahead of me, which, by the way, he is probably passing me in gameplay right about, well, maybe not yet, but probably within the next 10 to 15 minutes, he should be surpassing us. Last I heard, he was getting ready to start this level, and as you may have found out by looking at the estimated time of this video, it only takes about 20 to 30 minutes to complete this guy. So, knowing that, the good news is that the trophy achievement guide is a work in progress right now, and hopefully we will see it sooner than later, so that, you know, because there's a few things out there that might be helpful. Most of this game is pretty straightforward, as you guys are finding out. A lot of you have already platinumed it without any help from anybody, or at least, oh no, look out for that next step. Or at least have made it to the 100%. I know that some of you guys play on the Xbox or other platforms as well. In fact, the Switch, well, I believe the Switch version actually released a little earlier than expected yesterday. Or no, today's Thursday, so Tuesday. Anyways, I'll figure it out. I don't even know what day it is. It's been snow days. We got a day off from school tomorrow. Like, I feel like today's Friday, but it's really only Thursday. But anyways. Oh, look at that. Richer than Bruce Wayne. Now, when I looked at the trophy achievement list originally, I 100% read that wrong and thought it was another billionaire trophy. So I even said that in the first couple of videos, that we've got to get that billion studs. It's no red bricks or anything to get multipliers, but as it turns out, you really only need 1 million. Now, if you've been following along with me, you've probably noticed that I haven't spent any extra money on anything. No store purchases have been made other than the ones that are directly related to the story. So I think I've spent like 20,000 studs or something like that due to some requirements. Like we had to buy that house in the second area. And I believe we bought something else too, a spaceship or something. I don't remember what else we bought. We bought something else from him that ended up costing us like 10,000 times 2, I believe. Now, I'm kind of convinced that there might be something up here that helps us get somewhere else, but looking at our compass, there wasn't anything left over. And I'm having way too much fun with this grappler. I gotta be honest. It's a lot more fun than you might expect, and gets you to a lot of those hard-to-reach places. Uh-oh, I got the Rex Kwando Fists of Fury out. We're going to go ahead and take out some stuff. I guess that was a little excessive, as we didn't really need them, but it certainly helps. It seems to take down stuff really fast and have kind of a wider path of destruction than just the regular cha-cha-cha-chas. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Pull out that grapple gun one more time and get your way all the way to this edge way over here. We're actually getting pretty close to, I wouldn't say the final area, but we got to do a couple of things. We got to build the generator. We got to fix a lift to get up top, and then we got a little introduction, then we got a boss battle, and then we've got a really, really long cutscene. Like, it's really weird. It's almost like maybe when they were developing this game, they had intentions to put another level or two, just bonus stuff. I would say I wouldn't call it like story related, but bonus story stuff, because you'll see it kind of tells a lot of the story. Like when we beat the final boss up here, it definitely seems incomplete, but they come through with the storytelling, and it actually does a nice job completing. Now check this out. I saw this guy. It's a little DUPLO heart, and I thought for sure I was going to be able to catch him, but then I got close and I couldn't. And then, oh wait, there's an icon. It pops up. I can hit square when I get close to him, which means that something is going to happen. So I chase him, and he is a little bit faster than me. I should say I'm a little faster than him, and I catch him almost like 3 times. I try to do a ground pound or attack. Really, my best piece of advice if you're really trying to catch him is get up close, wait till that icon pops, and then press it, and it should do the deed for you. Now, you get a bunch of studs, and you also get a mega relic. Now, again, those are going to be handy at some point, but I really haven't spent any time, and I don't know what the relevance of those are, other than it just gives you some fun bits, and probably something that we're going to need in a bit. So, like, I may have kind of made a mistake by not going and opening any of those, but at the same time, I wanted to make sure that we had an opportunity, because, you know, at the end of all of our LEGO experiences, I usually do a live stream of all the character purchasings. I don't think that's going to be an option for us this time. So, all right, here we go, here we go, here we go. We are to that lift I was speaking of, and we got a little bit of conversation. We're going to jump in and out here with this nice young lady right here. But what you got for us, lady?
Batman, there you are. Oh, I've been told to help you reach the control room.
All right, simple enough. She wants us to drop a generator down. So you should have more than enough bricks to create one of these. As you can see, I've got a plethora of excess here. And for some reason, it's not allowing me to place it down on this pad. Now, one thing I have found, the hard way, of course, is that when you know you have to do something, just like when you know you got to build something, you can't find the bricks, you got to smash them all, right? Well, similarly here, instead of smashing them, we just need to talk to her again. For whatever reason, they broke up our conversation into a couple spots.
Stuck. That's the last thing we need.
And so now we can go ahead and build ourselves that generator. So I'm not sure if that was like an intended feature or a mistake, but when in doubt, smash about. And if that doesn't get you where you need to go, then make sure that you talk to anybody nearby. So this is kind of fun. You got to switch it back and forth to let the power make it all the way to the end. And it really is just a matter of on and off. So you just flip it once, then wait for it to go. And you just look ahead, right? You just look ahead to see if the path is open or closed, and make sure it is available to travel down. And eventually, it's going to pump it up and bring that lift on down. And we should have one last little smidge of conversation with the lady here before I think we just thank her for her time and we are out of here. Or vice versa, perhaps.
The lift will take you right up to the temple control room.
All right, so again, because I was kind of blindly playing through this, I did not know how many of those purple bricks were going to be found in our journeys with the story-based bits. So I was glad to see that we got a couple of easy-peasy ones there, because I knew we were getting towards the end. And spoiler alert, we actually fall, I believe, 1 short of the requirement based on what we've grabbed. So we grabbed like 2, maybe 3 already outside of the story, and then we're going to have to grab 1 more. So, ooh, ice cream.
Well, if you're here to stop the ceremony, I'm afraid you're too late. It's already begun. But if you can power up that fan lift and promise not to hurt me, I'll send you to the Queen's location.
All right, so we've got 4 of these beams that need to be flipped around. Technically, I think we only need to flip 3 of them. I don't remember. It seems like the last one we don't have to do anything with. So pull out the grapple plug, go ahead and swing that guy around. Pull out the Rex Kwando Fist and smash those down to reveal the second one. And let's see, we get over to the corner here, we got another grapple plug, so pull out that gun and get your grapple on. And then it's weird, because I swear I only did 3, but look at that, I got them all. Got to get them all. So he says the fan is powered up, and now we can go ahead and get the lift up. So watch this, here we go. Go ahead and ride the air up top.
Are you sure you're ready? General Mayhem will try and stop you, you know. In any case, step onto the fan lift to proceed.
right, now we have a place like this actually pretty close to us. About an hour drive away, we've got like a skydive place that's like an artificial skydiving. I've always wondered how that would feel like. You know, I got a little bit of motion sickness from time to time, and I wonder how I would handle that. But all right, we got some cloud hopping to do. This is actually rather fun. It's very similar to some of the boss battle stuffs that we've seen. And it does require the grappler to get up there. And I don't know, probably user error here, but I was having trouble getting that thing to target up top and get up there. But once you get up there, it's a lot of hippa to the hoppa. So try not to stop. Oh, actually, sometimes you gotta, because the clouds do move this time. So you have to be a little patient. I think I fall once. And of course, General Mayhem comes in to stir things up. And once we get all the way to the top, that's right, it's a boss battle. And it's actually a fairly easy situation here. It's not a traditional boss battle, I guess. And oh no! Pew, 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 pew. So this is a cutscene, but because there was no voice over there, I didn't see any reason for us to showcase that. But what we do have to do now is avoid all of the bombs. He dropped a whole bunch, or she dropped a whole bunch up into the air, and we got to keep on keeping on to avoid it. Now, next up, we should have a couple more hop rocks, I guess is what we'll call them. I know that's what the item in Fortnite was called, but I always call them the boing boings. But we got some hop rocks out here. We got to hop from one rock to the next, and then we've got some handhelds on the next cloud. I will say we are defying the laws of physics here, as, you know, clouds are supposed to be like, you know, not solid. Here we are. We got some handhelds on them, so only in the world of Lego, I guess. And, ooh, another grapple plug. We'll go ahead and pull it on down. And now we can go ahead and keep on keeping on. We are almost to the top there. You can see it up to our high left. We got the clock we're shooting for. And for those of you who've seen the movie, it's not directly from it, but we've got a little reference here. Look, did you notice the big dolphin? Yep, we got another pew, pew, pew moment. This general is certainly all about mayhem, so appropriately named. Now, we get to unmask General Mayhem here in a minute. I don't know if you guys have actually seen or not who is behind the mask, but it's kind of fun. We get the reveal here in just a short minute or two. Actually, it looks like about 2.5 minutes. But go ahead and use the color wand to paint up this giant cloud, which explodes with joy and reveals a metal beer head spot where we can go ahead and clunk that head on there and spin to win. Spin to win. I will say I'm not super thrilled about the fact that it doesn't give us like a meter when we're spinning like that. Like normally there's a meter to fill up like dimensions, for example. I've been playing a lot of that lately, live streaming, and there's no meter here. But we go ahead and spin it all the way till it stops. We get a little cutscene where Buddy bounces out, and now we can hop all the way over. And ooh, we need our heat ray, or the welder as they call it here. I will say it's a pretty creative idea. I wonder how long it took them to figure that out when they were trying to establish some sort of a, you know, heat melting situation. Because, you know, we're used to have somebody having, like, you know, Iron Man having the mask that has the heat ray on it, or Superman just genuinely has the heat ray. So, I mean, there's all these characters that we've had in the past that we're used to that have that ability. So it was cool to see that they found a way to mix and match it without it being, like, too weird. Oh, no! Ooh, oh, no! So I told you I fell a couple times. I got a little too button happy there. It's all about patience. That's right. No! And so one thing, too, I found that you really only need to tap the icon indicated. For us, it's X once. I was kind of spamming it, which is why you saw me kind of double jumping and then floating around, and probably not the best case scenario. And, oop, we are almost to the top where we are going to get our battle on. Sort of. Look at that. There it is. Our foe has been revealed. Now be honest. Did you know that it was who it is? Like, I thought it was going to be, like, some other rendition of, like, you know, Rex or something. Like, I figured it was somehow related. But, all right, so we got this heart. Now, it is, you know, we've seen this. There's a poly bag with that heart. In fact, we had one we gave away not too long ago. And, you know, we were just so filled with joy by seeing this. Look at how happy Batman is. I thought we would go ahead and document this. Now, you may have noticed this as your thumbnail for this particular video. And if you did, congrats to you. But if you didn't, yeah, we just felt we had to take a moment of, you know. Oh, looks like I didn't showcase that stuff. Oh, Time to face the music trophy achievement. Now that is for unlocking Sweet Mayhem, or General Mayhem. We also get the jet wings, and we also got a tractor beam. That's right, we'll have to check that out and use it in a bit. And oh, to the yeah, we also got ourselves another Poiple, or masterpiece brick. Now, in this case, we have, let's see here, what do we got? We've got this nice little tractor beam deal here, which we can, we can manipulate and lift up. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's kind of like a levitator or something. It's like magic. We'll go ahead and drop both of these, I don't know what they are, some sort of power balls or something, Pokeballs perhaps, onto the terminals here. Once we get them both in their projected spots, the official long cutscene ensues, and we will go ahead and watch it all, and we'll see you after the credits roll. Now, we've removed those, but check it out. We got to go give that heart a nice smash, and here we go.
Okay, hold it there. So this is where it gets weird. All wrapped up, right? Defeated the villain? Saved the people? Wrong.
Why don't you like us? We just wanted to play with you.
The people were not happy. We soon realized that the Queen wasn't evil after all. She just had a thing for Batman. I mean, don't get me wrong, that girl has some serious communication issues. But all she wanted was peace and harmony. And Batman. But she had absolutely no evil agenda. Turns out Rex was the bad guy. I know, right? All that machismo, please. Rex was actually Emmett, but from an alternate universe. Like a version of Emmett that traveled down a different timeline. So, in Rex's version, Emmett crashed into a giant asteroid and ended up stranded on the planet Undar of the Dryar system. That boy turned bitter. He was forgotten, lost, forced to watch others play without him, all that time festering away amongst the dirt. He spent weeks trying to get back on his feet, which, over time, he managed to do. In fact, he built a time machine and filled it with dinosaurs. Emmett changed his name to Rex and traveled back in time. His plan was to save his past self and turn Emmett into the kind of tough guy he wished he could have been. Well, lucky for you, I was around to save the day. I knew what I had to do. Rex's heart was just too bitter, too twisted. He just wouldn't let it go. Unfortunately for Rex, he kind of ceased to exist. Because Emmett stayed true to himself, the whole Rex thing could never have happened. Complicated, but something to do with the space-time continuum. So yeah, all good. The Queen just wanted us to come hang out and party. And who can blame her? For we are all truly awesome.
Love you.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. And you're living our dream.
Uh-oh, to the, yeah, check it out. We got that end of part 2 trophy achievement. And all of a sudden, we are standing here, ready to insert our masterpiece bricks, but we are one short. Oh no! Now, as it turns out, there is a quest nearby, as well as a purple brick. So we're going to go ahead and target that. Now, when we get over here, well, on our way we find a chest, but when we get over there, we actually find that this guy that we marked might be a little bit more difficult than we thought. And although we do have a jetpack, I don't know that we can get up there. Look at me, I'm trying to get up there. We got the grappler. We gotta find a way to get up there. And you know my saying, there's always a way. We just gotta find it. And really, it's just a matter of picking and choosing. Do you want to use the grappler or do you want to use the jetpack? Now, I believe I try to use the jetpack, and I'm pretty sure I fail here. Let's see here. We got jet wings. My bad. Jet wings. So these are a little bit different. Like, we get this nice little boost. And I guess maybe you can kind of burst it from time to time, but I don't get very far. But I get it far enough, and oh, to the, yeah, the masterpiece target is achieved, which means that we can go ahead and just make our way back and get on out of here. So I know a lot of you have been collecting those masterpiece bricks along the way. We are going to come back and get them all, get all the remaining ones in one swoop. And be looking for those soon. Tyler P is going to go ahead and try to guide us to which areas we need to do first, if there is any particular order. And other than that, we're just going to bust them all out for you guys. So, woo to the who. We got to get on out of here. We got more work to do. So, hey, the ceremony is officially complete. We unlocked Batman and the General Mayhem character tokens. We also got the Grapple Gun, the Tractor Beam, and the Jet Wings. We got 10 of the 50, which left us with 20% done and 80% left. But we also got a new planet unlocked. So, hey, I want to give a shout out to Warner Brothers for hooking us up with a copy of this game. It has been oh so fun. We got lots more to do, though. So, as always, until next time, everything is awesome. Everything is awesome when you have to see ya.